Hi, welcome to this YouTube channel, Experience Hope and Strength, by me, your host, Lily. So, today I want to talk something about comparison, you know, and this one, I'm sorry, this one, I'm going to tackle on side of ladies. I don't know why so many ladies they love comparing themselves with the others. The way you are just beautiful. How you are living your life, you are just okay. Okay, you can have that desire of a better tomorrow, and you are working with it right now. But don't let other person or other lady, to give you that pressure of to live a life which for now you cannot be able uh, to you cannot be able to afford for now. So um uh, I don't know why, but here I've just wrote some few points which barrier is going to help us to learn more. It has helped me individually, and I hope that it's going to help you too. So we compare ourselves mostly because we are in so much pressure, and that's when it's not good. Don't let people make you, to live a life which for now you cannot be able to afford. So we feel badly about ourselves. The reason why we do compare ourselves, which cause us to compare, which cause us to feel badly. It is a so vicious circle of comparison and guilty. Everywhere we turn, we feel we are falling short. You feel like you are not enough. So the mom and couple who always look like they step out of a magazine. Maybe it is maybe your weight, maybe it is your height, maybe it is your skin color, maybe it is your language, or maybe your nose, your eye, your mouth. Your ears, your teeth, your leg. Anything can make you feel like if I could have what my neighbor has, or maybe my friend has, or maybe one of the members of my family has, I'm going to be okay. That one is not true. So don't compare yourself with people in the magazine. Another thing is the women on social media with the perfect marriage, the perfect friends, and the perfect home. Everything seems perfect, perfect, perfect. Especially this life that we are living now is the life of social media. So this person who you may see them like perfect, perfect. How do they do it? That's the question you ask yourself. Why can't we do it? The truth is, we all have different lives, but we aren't all that different. None of us have it all together. The earlier you get that, the better. Even that best couple, best maybe parents, best kids, best in a business, those things which you see they are just perfect and they're best. They don't have all it together. You don't know what's really going on inside that put together woman or maybe a man who makes you feel, who make you feel like you are not enough. You don't know what's going on behind what is causing, especially in this social media. You see people posting, they have gone out, they have this outfit, they have new car, they have new house, new mansion, and you're like, oh, what about me? You don't know what is causing them. to keep that standard. Okay, there are some who they're just it's so easy for them and that is how their life. But there are some who they're really struggling to keep that standard, So you don't know the pressure she feels every morning to look and act in a certain way. The pressure, that every time you can imagine if your life is in the social media like that. So every morning when you wake up, you need to act. Even when you are not feel good. I'm not saying that all of these people they are putting social media that they are faking it. But there are some who they are going through a lot to make that standard. You find people they are entering into debts so that they can just maintain that life which it is in social media. So you don't know the struggle she go through, but I promise you, she has her own hardship too. We don't know what goes behind the closed door. If that perfect couple hasn't shared in a bed for the last 1 year, 2 years, or maybe a few months, which you saw them online with everything. If that perfect house is the result of spouse who is always working to afford it, if that woman with the perfect friends has never had a genuine conversation with them about how much her heart aches and how alone she feels. We all have our own unique set of circumstances. But at our core, we aren't really all that different. We all feel. We all worry. We all cry. We all have doubts. And we love. And we care. We hurt. Sometimes we feel unsure. We need to stop comparing ourselves because we are all human beings. Because we are all doing the best we can with the cards we are dealing with. Let's stop this comparing ourselves with one another. So let me just say the way I was raised, just a little bit. I know my story is a whole book, like episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I know when the time is right, I'm going to put it together. So, me, where I grew up, back at home, my feet, my shoes number is 7. So, and then you can hear my voice. My voice is that like an alto voice. So it's not that soprano voice for the lady. And then my hands, you can see my hands. My hand is not like that tiny. My nails, So you'll find it that the people who they were surrounding me, and some of them, they were even my friends, they could tell me, you know what, you have a big feet, when you come to our place, no any slippers or any sandals that can fit you, no size of shoes. And then, so sometimes, they could tell me like, hey, you have a deep voice like a man. Like your feet is like a man. Your voice is like a man. Your hands are too big, and those things, they were really hurting me a lot. So I was trying hard, even you don't know what to do. But one thing I love about myself, one day I woke up and I told myself, I'm glad I have a voice. I'm glad I have a feet, I'm glad, I'm happy that I have hands. I can touch things, I can do things with my hand, So I was back before there. So I was really asking God, why do you give me shoes? I put on shoes number 7. So I was telling God, like, no, this is not fair. Lady, they are supposed to put on shoes number 4, 5. If it's go far, it is 6. But now for me, I'm like, oh no, my 7. So even if maybe I want maybe to sing, so you find my voice is so deep and so heavy, so someone may just make a joke, and those jokes, they were really hurting me a lot. So I was finding myself like, even going to someone's house. Back at home, we do remove the shoes. So it was so difficult. Like, if you remove the shoes at the door there, people, they'll say like, hey, you know what? Even your shoes, there's no need to worry, because there's no confusion. But the day I accepted myself, the day I said that this is who I am, that is it. Okay, so another one is about for single ladies. And don't compare yourself. Either people that already people are getting married, and you may look at yourself and you're like, oh, the years have gone. Me too, I was there. So I got married at 32 years, and God bless me indeed. He opened just door for me like that. And I'll share here how a little bit of myself, how God just in one year, the prayer that I prayed, for like my entire life since I knew Christ. Every little girl, behind every a woman standing, there is a little girl who wanted one day, okay, not every woman, but majority of us, me included, there's that little girl who is wishing and praying like, I wish one day I get married. I wish one day I can have my own family. That one, it was my prayer. And I'm here to say I'm very proudly on how I met my husband. And I'm not ashamed at all. But when the Bible says in the book of Ecclesiastes, yes, that God made everything beautiful at its own time. Okay, so the month I met my husband, that is the month whereby God came through. You see, every dream that I have been dreamt, all of them came to pass. It was like God was telling me, I'm waiting for you to hold you with this, your husband. And then everything, God opened the door, one door after the other, one door after the other. And when the time is right, I'm going to tell this story. So my point here is this. You can be single. You can think like God has forgotten you. You can look at your friend, they're getting married, they're having kids. You can look, maybe they're having business, maybe they're having their career, they're graduating, and we are very proud of them. Yes, it is true. But I'm here just to encourage you, don't compare yourself with anybody. Just compare yourself with person who was there yesterday. Just make sure that whatever you are doing today, that thing should keep you progressing forward. If you are doing today better than yesterday, you are doing good. So you just be yourself. Don't let anyone pressure you, especially for single people. I don't know why I'm talking a lot about single people. I think because I was there. When a lady reached at the age of 30, you know 31, 32, now you're like, hey, because I was there. So people, they may ask you, when are you getting married? When are you going to have kids? When are you going to settle down? You are getting old, like menopause at 35 or at 40, menopause there. So but I'm here to tell you this. Don't rush yourself. The same people who they're telling you to get married, the same people who they're giving you the pressure when you go inside that marriage, or when you start that business, when you start that company, the same people, when that company is not going to do well, when that marriage is going to break down, the same people, they are going to laugh at you. So live your life to please God. Keep trusting in God. And always know you are enough. You are enough, girl. Always say in the morning when you wake up, I am enough. And all of us, we are enough. Let nobody pressure you. When God is going to open the door for you, these people who they're asking you a lot of questions. When are you getting married? When are you going to have kids? When are you going to settle down? When are you going... When are you going to have your master? When are you going to have your degree? When are you going back to school? Just breathe in, breathe out. Just tell them when the time is right, I know God will make things happen for good. So be blessed, remain blessed, stay blessed. Always know you are enough, and always know that comparison is the thief of the joy. And I am praying anyone who they are going through difficult of comparison, anyone who they are going difficult of, maybe you may think you are not doing enough or you're not enough. Maybe it is in your family, or everybody, they are proceeding with their life, they are moving forward, and you are the only one there, like you have not, your life is not going forward. I was there. But when God came, sometimes even I just lack words, to tell God in one word, But I can tell you, the only thing that I'm sure, He came for me, and He will come for you. As long as you don't give up, as long as you are going to keep holding on to Him, as long as you are going to make Him to be His personal and Lord and Savior in your life, everything gonna be working out for you. And don't give up. And remember, don't compare yourself. And always make Jesus Christ your best friend. I know it's not easy, but with God, everything is possible. So be blessed, stay blessed, remain blessed. Shalom and arrivederci. Bye.